Hey there, friends. Happy Saturn's Day to all of you. I hope you are having a pleasant Saturday and that you're enjoying the prospect of a wonderful week because this is a holiday week. I hope that you are off on July the 4th. I will be here working, but that's okay because to me, I love what I do. I love putting together books. I love playing with paper, and I find myself not taking days off because I enjoy my work so much. But, maybe July 4th. Oh, you know what? July 4th, we usually go see fireworks, so I will not be working July 4th night. I'll be seeing some fireworks. One of my favorite things. I have new Shabby-ish journals to go in the shop. I'm really happy with these. As you guys know, we are no longer able to create and mail. We can create, but we just can't mail tags, including our cat collage tags and our tags for Kronk tags. So I took my Stasho tags and made some journals, and I'm really happy with them, y'all. I love to put together journals. I love cutting the paper. I love nestling the paper. I love doing the wrap binding. It's just, it's a work of true love and passion for me. And I hope that that is evident in the things that you get from my shop. Let's go through these. They are all were created from a 9 by 12 envelope. I pad the envelopes and then I close them up and I reinforce them with a little bit of masking tape in certain areas, especially the top and bottom of the spine. And then I paint it with chalk paint, which I'm kind of in love with chalk paint, and you're going to be seeing a lot of it. I am really late to the chalk paint game, but I am finding it just like the thing. Sorry, you heard my floor creak. I am turning the oscillator off of my fan and putting it just directly on my body. It's hot. What was I talking about? Oh, so we're going to reuse the cards. This started with a 9 by 12 envelope. Right, I told you I padded it. We were talking about chalk paint. And so I am just really enjoying working with chalk paint. It is just like total fun. Let's just take a look at these. Now, they're all kind of basically the same. They have fabric, chalk paint, original collage art on the outside of each. They are tied with rickrack. This really takes me back. I remember my mom had a drawer of findings. It included a button jar, all kinds of things. In the middle drawer, it's crazy how I remember this, in the middle drawer of her sewing cabinet. And on rainy days, when we weren't counting our daddy's pennies, because he would always he put his change in a sock in his drawer, and it was very exciting when it rained because we got to count his change and keep his change. So it's like, woo! Same thing, on a rainy day, we would go and play with the buttons in the button jar, and Mom always had rickrack in her second drawer of her sewing cabinet. So, just kind of a revisit to childhood then. These journals turn out to be, they're two signatures. They turn out to be 4.5 at the top and 6 this way, long way. So 4.5 by 6. I think that's right. My math is so bad. I can't do anything in my head. Can't even visualize it. Chris, on the other hand, can. He's like mad skills. Okay, this. I'm sorry. This is 5 3/4 by 9. So we've got 5 3/4 by 9. Almost 6 by 9. Yeah, that's right. Let's measure it again because it's hot up here. It's 6 by 9. Gee whiz. 9 by 12, 6 by 9. Okay, it starts out as a 9 by 12 envelope. Oh my Lord. Okay. Let's do something fun and let's take a look inside. We've got homemade rolled beads on the spine, and I'll just take you through these quickly. 2 signatures. I did do a little sewing here. The signatures have mixed paper. They have sheets of copy paper so you can write on them, cardstock, as well as just scrapbook paper. But you can kind of see what I was going for here. Each one has a little flap tuck spot and a pocket tuck spot in each signature. The cool thing about books like this is that you can take out the signatures and play with them. You know, you could take out a whole signature and take it to the park or take it to the beach. I send you a packet of papers, ephemera, old letters, old cards, old postcards to flesh out this rather naked kind of journal. So it truly becomes your creation. Let's see, I did not title these yet. We'll have to look for them in the Etsy shop. This one has a yellow butterfly right here. This one has a pink butterfly. You know what? I think they all have, yeah, they all have butterflies on them. Butterfly is such a fun thing, isn't it? I like them very much. Except those white butterflies. You know, I thought the white butterflies were in my garden, and I thought, well, that's charming. And then I realized those suckers were eating my green beans, and I don't think they were butterflies. I think they were some kind of moth or something. But they were chowing down on my green beans. But as a, you know, little girl that likes nature, I didn't spray anything on them. We'll share our green beans, which for me is hard because I really do love them. Okay, this book has a pink butterfly on it. Of course, each cover incorporates a 4x6 original collage piece, and these were the collage pieces that I was going to sell as tags, but you know, we met with some shipping issues on things like that. They do have such a shabby nature to them, which makes them kind of fun. Each one has a little tuck spot in the front, and tuck spots here. I love the colorful paper. Miss R sent me paper, and it was just, I have had the best time going through all that paper. I mean, she just packed it in with paper. Also, I received, thank you very much, 2 PayPal tips, and that has helped me buy supplies as well. So thank you guys for utilizing my tip jar. It's funny because I am a former musician, so that, you know, your tip jar really is important when you are you know, when you're doing anything artistic. It's really sweet when people acknowledge what you're doing. So thank you guys for contributing to my tip jar, and I have put the information down in the description box so you can see what that's all about. So we've got another pocket here with this one. I think we'll call the first one, we'll just call yellow because she's got a yellow butterfly. We'll call this one pink because she's got a pink butterfly, pink rickrack. This one, let's see if we can think of a good what should we call her? Let's call her Peony, because this is a peony right here. So we'll call her Peony. Let me get out some pieces of paper so I won't forget this when I'm putting them in the Etsy shop, or when I am describing them to you guys. Okay, so we've got one called pink, and I'll tuck that right there. And we've got one called yellow, and I'll tuck that right there. Sorry, I should have thought about that before I turned on the camera, but, you know. Turning on the camera is like standing in the grocery line. You kind of, it all comes back to you when you're checking out. Oh yeah, I needed milk. Oh yeah, I needed cheese. Oh yeah, I need tomatoes. You know, you guys know what I'm talking about. So let's take a look at peony, or peony, if you're from somewhere else besides the South. I love this moth. You know, she's kind of got a yellow, orangey, brown thing going on. So I enhanced that in this original collage piece here. And we do have handmade beads on the spine. We also say spine. We don't say spine. Although, I mean, sometimes I get it right. I went to broadcasting school, so I'm supposed to know how to talk. I'm supposed to know how to talk. An accent is one of the coolest things in the whole wide world, isn't it? I mean, you think about that we all basically use 2 vocal cords, but what we do with those 2 vocal cords, we just have 2, you know? And we all speak different languages. Some of us sing, some of us don't. You know, it's inflection, it's laughter. It's amazing, isn't it? It's an absolute miracle, our vocal cords. I don't know how we got off on that. This is another small pocket right here. It's got some things in it. Now remember, you get a whole like envelope of things to flesh out your naked journal. So lots of fun. I'll show you this. Look at that paper. Isn't that beautiful? It's like the black and white roses. Sort of a grayscale, actually. So you've got short papers, long papers, and big full-size paper. This would be a great writing journal because there is just so much space to write. And another pocket right here. And we're calling this one peony. My peony are way gone, but man, they were stellar this year. So beautiful. I enjoy flowers. We will call this one Fly because that is what is on the front of this, and it does have homemade beads right here. Of course, like I said, we turn the tags into covers for these journals. This also, I'm just disclaimer, it looks kind of askew, but I did measure it, and it's measured properly. So all I know is that I created the card kind of askew. So if you get this, it's got a beauty mark on it. That's what it is. And we've got tuck spots right here. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. I love that quote. We've got a little bit of map imagery here. I like that. That's cool. It's like the old territories. And a pocket here with some goodies in it. Pocket here with some goodies in it. Really keen on that paper too. I thought that was really pretty, and I love the way those 2 papers go together. Remember, if you want to take these papers out and make them into cards or ATCs, you know, you can do that. That's the absolute beauty of a wrap binding. You can just do so many things with it. And this is another little tuck spot right here. And this one is called Fly. She does not have rickrack. She has a double piece of purple yarn right there. And we've got another fly. We'll just call this one Fly 2. I think she is really sweet with her yellow and orange. This is a burlap that has a little line of faux pearls right here, just so we know what we're looking at. And of course, my my handmade homemade beads. So we got that little tuck spot there. This is a little bit of a stretchy-ish kind of tuck spot. There's a lot of room right there. Tuck spot here. Love this. So pretty. Who doesn't love a crown? I think that's from my Rockstar paper pad that I just super adore. And we've got a pocket right here. Like I said, 2 signatures, 12 pages in each signature. So that is 96 pages total, you know, like when you do the front and back for you to play with. I love that paper too. I really like that in conjunction with the brown. Isn't that pretty? Lots of room to play, and another little tuck spot here with a few things stuck underneath. There we go, y'all. I really do hope that you enjoy these journals. They are shabby, cool, fun. I absolutely had such fun repurposing these cards. I have to tell you, I had gotten just very discouraged by not being able to do this for you guys, but then this is a way that I can do it, and we can perpetuate the joy, right? Perpetuate the fun, and I hope that you guys enjoy these journals. These are $25. Don't forget that you do get a packet of stuff with each one. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. Talk to you soon. Bye.